Alright everyone, this is End All Be All here and welcome to the second match of the second week. Our opponent today is Nero, and if you guys have watched my videos before, this is the same opponent that we got in the second match of the first week. So just about 4 days ago I faced this opponent. He in fact kept his own SLKR on offense and managed to clear my board, but did have multi-shots on quite a few attempts, and I ended up winning by about 130 banners. So just to give a quick recap, typically tends to go offense heavy, which is why the offense versus defense records is about 686 to 146, 252 lifetime banners. So not bad, but definitely goes heavier on offense. So what I decided to do was kept my Darth Revan over here along with the Shakti clones, and I kept Rex and Fives together, and then I jumbled up my separatist squad a little bit. I kept B1 and B2 with Newt, just to give a little extra nuisance factor, and then kept Magna Guard with Grievous to give that stealth and the initial stealth to start off with, and then kept Dooku under Grievous to give additional 2 turn stuns, because 2 turn stealth, because Dooku starts off pretty fast. Mine is around 300 speed, and the initial stealth is provided by Magna. Then Dooku goes, gives some turn meter to everyone, and then provides an additional 2 turn stealth to General Grievous. It makes it a little more trickier for Jedi Knight Revan squads to target Grievous to mark him down. I think it'll still be one shot. Grievous in general is pretty weak on defense in 3v3, but at least now there are two main squads which can tend to pull away your Jedi Knight Revan. There's the B1 B2 under Newt, and there's Grievous with Dooku over here. Down south I've kept my Rey, and this is I've reintroduced the Han and Chewie thing. This is something I tried out in the third battle of last week. This particular comp seems to be getting a lot of traction these days. A lot of people seem to be using it on defense, and it's pretty tough to get out, especially if you don't have your own galactic legend. And then I repurposed my resistance heroes to be used under Finn. That's a very legit squad, especially with a fast hero Finn. And then I've got my Nightsister squad over here. This one, my opponent Nero last time failed with his troopers against that, and then ultimately took in his own Jedi Knight Revan against that. I hadn't kept my Grievous on defense last time, so he's going to be facing my Grievous for the first time, along with the Newt squad with B1. So his JKR will be pulled into 3 different teams. At the back over here, not really kept anything heavy. Kept the Vader squad, kept the Maul squad, and then the Vets under Poe, which is again another decent team, especially since all of them are relict. And I decided to keep my Nest at the back over here, because in case he gets through the front, because he did get through my Rey last time with his ultimates Kylo Ren. In case he gets through the front, he will hopefully have exhausted teams, and the Rey and the Nest with Kira could be tricky, especially with the pre-taunt also in there, and Malevolence on defense. So just 2.5 hours left in the attack phase to get over. So neither of us have made a move. I think my opponent is just waiting for me to go before they know how much they can afford. Relatively weak wall over here. The crew squad is pretty tough. I think last time I took my JTR and I lost one character in there, one droid in there, against the same squad. So I'm probably going to take in something heavier against that this time. But the other squads are all G12 squads mostly. And he's kept his defense more or less the same as last time. From when I faced him 3 or 4 days ago, he did have the same EP Basti Malak team and the Grievous squad with the Magna in there. So I'm going to attack those 2 squads first, and then I'll see what to take against the Dooku squad. So last time what I'd done was against the EP squad, I had taken in my Jedi Knight Revan with Grandmaster Yoda and Jolie Bindo. I think Foresight and Tenacity up are key to counter that team. So let's take that in. And last time I had targeted Basti first, but this time I'm going to go in for Palp. Let me spread this around, Tenacity up, so that all of that doesn't land. And then let me go after Yoda, after Palp. Let me do a basic, get more turn meter that way. And let's do this, finish him off, because every time that my team takes a turn, they end up losing 20% since they're Jedi, as long as EP is around. So I'm going to pass this over to him and keep going after. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so that guy is taunting. So now the taunt is gone. We need to make sure that we get our tenacity up fast, but that won't matter because a mark has come around, so her cooldowns have been reduced. So we managed to avoid that. Okay, let's give it to him. And let's avoid AoEs. Okay, that was resisted. And let's do that. And let's finish off Basti. Now we just have Darth Malak to get through. Okay, Savior hasn't been triggered yet, which is a good thing. I'm going to heal up and then spread some foresight around. Okay, let's keep attacking him. There's going to be tons of fear around. Let's do this. This can get to be a tricky team to take out with Malak, but I think we should be fine. We still haven't triggered Savior, and we have Jolie for an extra life. Okay, there. Now Savior has been triggered. Let's spread some foresight around and keep attacking him. Mark again. Let's keep going after him. Okay, that's the second one. Let's pass this back to him. Let's land a stun. Nope. High tenacity. Okay, mark. All right, about to lose our Yoda. Spread that around, give him some health. Let's pass this to him and reduce some turn meter. Couldn't do that. Okay, basic. Keep going after him with Yoda. Almost there. Healing immunity. So he's got 3 stacks. Let's get rid of that healing immunity. Spread some foresight around. And let's keep going after him. Let's keep calling him again. He's healed up almost fully again. And we just have 1.5 minutes left. Let's see, we may need to clean this up. If you're not able to get through him in time. There we go. Yoda is gone. We have to bring him back. Let's pass this to him. And let's bring him back. Just a minute left. Let's spread this around. Mark again. Okay, let's keep going. Little bit left. Good thing is they're not critting now, since yeah, there we go. Since at this stage Malak has got tons of crit avoidance, so you don't get crit towards the end, which means you don't get feared towards the end. But managed to get 54. I think almost everyone recovered full health, full protection. So good outcome. All right, let's against the Grievous squad. Last time I'd taken in my Padme, and I think I'm going to do the same. I think last time I'd used Snips, but Kenobi is a safer option versus Grievous. So let's go ahead and do this. There's no B1, so I'm going to do this. Start getting protection up as soon as possible. Get retribution. Let's get rid of that. And Let's save the kick. And let's do this so that Padme uses basic, gets a little more protection up. Hopefully we'll land a buff immunity. And we got rid of him altogether. Okay. Now let's... do I want to do stun now? Let's actually wait to see if we can't build up a little more courage. Alright, let's do this. Plenty of survivability. Excellent. 14 stacks. This should almost get it done. Okay. Let's get rid of him over here. Alright, let's do an AoE. Gets a little bit protection up. And this should stun him. And now we should get the job done. Okay, 51 banners. Alright, so those two teams are done. And against this team over here, I think, so there's Nest and there's Dooku and there's Droidica. I think I'm just going to take in my Treya over there, all three of them. I think I have enough left for the offense. If I remember correctly, the offense at the back wasn't that bad last time. They could still have a surprise for me, but I think I still have my gas and a couple of other teams. All right, let's isolate Nest. Pass this on to him. Let's dispel Droidica. And Dooku shocks are not going to matter since these guys will dispel the stuns any case. And with all those counters, Dooku is going to lose tons of health. Alright, let's start working on Droidica since we're going to be annihilating Nest. Alright. Let's keep working on her, on him, or it. Alright. Now we need a dispel to come around right in time. We should be ready to annihilate next. Let's reduce the cooldown on that guy. Alright, let's get rid of Nest and then we can get rid of Droidica. Alright, 50 banners there. Let's see what's at the back. And they've kept pretty much the same squads that they had kept last time. They have their... Yep, this is exactly the same squad they had kept last time. I don't remember seeing the Wampa Old Ben team. That's new, but the other three teams do look familiar. So, relatively weak defense. So, let's take some time, see what we want to do against these, and then we'll get back. Alright, I think we have a plan in place. Let's go ahead and start attacking these guys. Now, the bounty hunter squad, I think Newt is adding an interesting wrinkle over there. But because there's some amount of extortion which might go out, I think I'm just going to use my Geos over there. Geos in general are great against Bosk, even if he starts taunting first. These guys should be able to get him down pretty easily. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's save that for a little later when more buffs are on the board. Let's keep attacking him. And we'll hopefully try to get him down before many debuffs go out. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Let's see if we can't keep working on him. These guys do gain tons of turn meter, so that's good. But extortion is not going to spread like crazy. So this might take a little bit of time, but I think we will get through it fine. There we go. Cleanse that. And he got healed up again. Dengar is going to be a problem. But I think once Spy's hit comes around again, he will be fine. And the only person that extortion can go on is probably going to be brute. Alright, we're getting there almost with Bosk. One big hit from Spy should do it now. Almost. Yeah, my Spy is not G12, G13, which is why this is a bit of a problem, but that's fine. Okay, Newt gone once. Now we just have to get rid of him again. Good thing is both of them go under stealth. And let's cleanse the extortion, get rid of Newt. And then once healing comes around, we'll heal a little bit. I don't think it'll be necessary. We'll still probably end up with 51, but that's fine. No, healing didn't come around. Okay, either way, we would have ended up with 51. The main thing is, so in 3v3, my goal is not necessarily to end with full efficiency. Efficiency is not as important as one-shotting everything. That is way more important. All right, what do I want to take against? Let's try this battle out. So the old Ben team is relatively slow. I think Wampa is the fastest over there with 200 speed. So I want to try my Aurra Singh lead with Mando and Bosk over there and try to see if I can't get a quick disintegrate on Wampa early. It's a little risky, especially because Wampa has an AoE, but I'm hoping these guys survive at least one AoE. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this ability. So we are at 10%. Try to target Old Ben and try to see if I can land a stun on Wampa. Couldn't. All right, let's keep doing this until we get our ability. I think our contract is out. That's great. If Wampa doesn't one-shot us, excellent. Let's keep taunting. So there we go. So the contract is out pretty early, less than a minute, and these guys managed to survive. And because even though Old Ben is taunting, Mando can just go around taunt and get rid of Wampa just like that. And the great thing about this lead is, it really doesn't matter if it's a survivable squad or reviving squad, anything like that. These guys do an excellent job in getting through teams like that. And Mando's ability comes around pretty soon. You see his cooldown is just one left. So, and we probably won't even need it since Bosk managed to get rid of that guy. All right. The other good thing about this lead, and I forgot to mention this last time, is even though even though Boss lead is best for protection recovery, there is a decent amount of protection recovery even with Aurra Singh lead. Her lead provides 25%. Let me see, where is that? Every time that the enemy dies, I believe they recover 25% protection. So there's a very good chance of ending with full health, full protection with these teams. All right, so that team is taken care of. For the other squads, let's see. I'll probably take in my crew against the Vader squad. What else do we have? Let's try. Yeah, I'll probably take in the crew against the Vader squad, since that's a dot-based team, and I want to get the control over there as early as possible. So let's do that. Let's land a stun on Vader first, and then pass this back to crew. Stun on mission, and let's give some turn mirror to everyone. Try to see if we can't get Vader down. Or yeah, let's do that. Turn mirror to everyone. Now, we don't have a dispel. This might have been a mistake. Oh, we do have a dispel. Yeah, we have a double turn dispel over there. we might not be able to prevent Vader from going. So our Hux might be in trouble. Okay, managed to land a stun there. Let's try to get rid of Vader as soon as we can. Got a healing immunity on him. Let's dispel that and keep working on Vader. There we go. Vader's gone. Dot shouldn't be a problem for Hux now. Let's give this back to him. And let's keep working on him. Basic whenever the enemy is debuffed so that taunt remains on him. Basic. Let's do a mass attack on mission. Let's save the dispel for now. Try to land a stun. Excellent. Now let's get some more turn meter. And let's dispel that. Give this back to him. And finish her off. Okay. Now it's just a question of polishing up Zalbar, who does get stacking defense, but double turn stun should take care of that. Once his first stun expires, all the defense goes away and things are fine. Okay, let's keep going on him. Alright, land another stun. Okay, so this looks like it's a full banner victory. Mass assist and finish it off. Okay, that's what this team is all about. Control. Let's see what else we have that we need to take out. The crew is definitely going to be the toughest team, so I'll probably save my gas for that. Let's go after JT. Let's use JTR against this bounty hunter squad. I'm going to use T3M4 in there because there's B1 Super Battle Droid. I'm going to go and I think it might be a tenacity build because the days did not land there, which is unfortunate. Let's keep focusing down on him. I think he's almost done. Let's push some turn meter back and kill him. Let's dispel debuffs on that guy. Let's do that. Let's see if we can't kill him. Boba. Alright, I'm gonna heal myself up a little bit. Probably end with 51. Yeah, it's gonna be 50 banners probably. Yep, a little bit of health loss there. Alright, that's fine. I think I'm just concerned about one-shotting everything. Yep, looks like my opponent still hasn't had a chance to go. Okay, what else do we want to take against these guys? So this one is a very tanky squad. The Bastilla with the Hermit Yoda and Kenobi. So I think I'm going to take my Wampa in there. Wampa with what? Yeah, I think I'll take that in there because these guys don't have AoEs. And they're all... my Stormtrooper Hound is basically going to be invincible, all the while Wampa is going to be ignoring defense and doing tons of AoE. So let's see if the Wampa's damage is able to outspeed the healing that these guys have. Yeah, I want to take my Wampa in a squad which lasts a bit and is able to build up damage a little bit. So let's give the taunting tech to Han. And weapons tech to Wampa. And then let's get started. Okay. Good thing is all this with all this foresight, Wampa is going to be able to ignore all of that foresight, which is great. Okay, let's get some protection up. Let's just target down Basti. And if, yeah, let's do this. I want to get rid of Basti because she's the one with buff immunity. Okay, first roar. Okay, let's get rid of the buff immunity here so that he starts taunting. Another big AoE and Basti is gone. This is excellent. Yeah, now there's nothing to take the taunt away from Stormtrooper Han. Let's get some protection up. Ignore Foresight. Another roar. Yeah, that healing is not going to matter at all. Yeah, Wampa is great against these timeout type of teams. Okay, let's slow this down, see how much damage we've built up. 122k against an R7 Kenobi with Master's Training. Yeah, that's the power of the Wampa. Alright, and I think we got 54 banners. Okay, we've got just 3 teams left. The Sisters, the crew team. So we've got both the Sisters left. And we've got a Django as well. And we've got the crew team, which I think I want to take my gas against that. And I've got a few other teams for the Sisters. So let's just go in with a full gas squad against the crew team and take care of them. Okay, let's pass this over to him. There's not much damage here. There's no Fox or Sith Trooper. And this guy's counter should finish them off, especially since he ignores defense. So even an R7 crew shouldn't have a problem dealing with these guys. Alright, so that team is taken care of. I could have probably soloed it, but that's fine. Now, what do I want to take against these Sisters? There's zombie over here. I've got my own Sisters. And I have my Django. The question is, where do I want to use my Django? Against this team over here or against this team? Well, this team, the only place that you do have revives is Dhaka. Alright, I think I'm going to do some testing on these with Grief. My Grief is only gear 8 or gear 9, yeah. Pretty weak, but he's going to start with stealth, although Asajj is going to dispel the stealth, and he may get targeted down, but I'm hoping that Django and Boba will be able to finish the job, especially since Django's lead prevents turn meter gain once the enemies have burned. So I think the executes of Boba and Django should be able to prevent all the revives, and Dhaka will be harmless. But I just wanted to test out Grief to see how survivable my gear 9 Grief is in this battle. Let me lay down some burning so that there's no turn meter gain which happens. Alright, so what do I want to do? All buffs on target enemy, then call other bounty hunter allies to assist. Okay, maybe I call everyone to assist on Asajj, or I can give everyone protection up and protection, and this is better after a payout. So let's I can give them retribution, which is great to have on the fets, but I think I'm just going to do this one, do a mass assist on that, and then I'm going to can I execute her? Can. Okay, so Asajj is out in the open, but what I'm going to do is let's see, what does a basic do? Daze. That's another reason why he's great against the Sarge lead. But I think I'm just going to give Retribution to everyone. And let's ability block Daka so that she can't revive anyone. And then let's take care of a Sarge. And now let's take care of Daka. Let's do a basic. Yeah, I was hoping to use Grief's abilities, but doesn't think I'll be able to. That's fine. Let's just finish off the battle. Yeah, I think maybe if my Grief was a little more geared up, maybe a little more tenacity. He's a great supporting character, but in 3v3 and low gear, probably not as useful, especially against relict ones. Let's take care of this team. I think I'm going to take my EP against it. And EP, I still have Thrawn, and I have Imperial Probe Droid to apply target lock. There's no healing in this team, but I'm hoping to stun these guys pretty early. Let's do that. Let's try to see if we can't stun everyone. Okay, and let's apply target lock over there, and I'm going to what should I do? Should I fracture zombie? Oh, these guys are going to come back twice. Maybe I should have taken somebody else. Let's do this. Let's fracture Talzin and apply a shock on zombie. She doesn't taunt, and try to see if we can't get rid of these guys twice. You know, this might have been the wrong team to take against it. Supply shock over here. Yeah, there's no healing. I should have gotten my this is the wrong team to take against it. I should have gotten my Shore, or at least somebody to prevent revives. What do I want to do? Well, zombie's going to revive her if I do that, so no point. Let's pass this back to him. Stun again. Okay, that's good. At least the stuns are sticking. Let's exhaust the 2 deaths using Acolyte. So that's 1 death. Shock. Pass this back to EP. Stun again. Ooh, Thrawn is dead. This team was a mistake. Nope. Yeah, I should have probably taken something heavier against it. I think I'm going to back out. Yeah, I don't know how I went in without a healer in there. That's just stupid. I need a dispel. What dispel do I have? Let's see. Or a large AoE dealing character. None of these Jedi can do AoEs. I've got my Talzin. Yeah, maybe the Talzin team can do a mirror match maybe. Who else do I have with large AoEs? What do I want to do? Which will, yeah, maybe I'll just go with the Talzin mirror match. There's tons of healing in this team. All right, let's get some plague around. They're going to have plague on their side, but I'm going to be able to heal up And let's try to kill them with plague. And stuns. Let's heal up again. All right. Let's keep the plague on the board. Some more plague. Okay, that's one death. Stagger. Okay, let's stun. Some more plague on the board. Okay, I think this should get rid of them. All right. Yeah, lost a few banners there. Not the greatest decision to take EP in there without a healer against 1000. Not my finest moment, but I think we should still be fine. Let's see. Let's take in our regular Galactic Republic counter. Yeah, I think these guys should be more than enough against Malevolence. Alright, my goal is to get down Hyena Bomber as soon as I can. Apply buff immunity on Sunfac. Buff immunity didn't land, but let's see if we can't target down Hyena Bomber as soon as we can. Okay, and now let's bring in a Plo Koon to get rid of all the Buzz Droids. Buzz Droids are the main damage dealers in this squad, the Malevolence squad. Let's keep working on the tanks. And let's give some offense up to Anakin. Yeah, we've got more Buzz Droids, but let's get rid of that and keep working down on this. Buff immunity, yes, finally. Alright, now let's do this ability and see if we can't take down a few of these guys. Won't be very banner efficient. Okay, so that's gone. Now let's bring in our Ahsoka. And let's try to get rid of this guy. Yep. Okay, so that's done. Let's see how many you got. 60, 61, 65. Okay, that's surprising. Let's see how much we ended up with. Probably 2438. Not the best. I would have ideally wanted more than 2450. But we lost a battle foolishly over here. But I think we should be fine. I think my opponent is going to struggle. Last time they dropped about 4 or 5 battles against a lighter defense, I would say. But this time we've got a few tricky teams. So I'm just going to wait for him to go. And I'll give you guys an update in a few seconds. Alright, here are the final results. And I did prevent the full clear, which was good to see. My opponent did one-shot my Rey with his own Kylo, got about 47 banners with SLKR, but struggled a lot in most of the other matches. 3 battles against Nightsisters, similar to last time, struggled a lot against that. 2 battles against the Resistance Heroes under Finn. One-shot all the teams out here except for Darth Revan. I think a couple of battles it took on Malak after he was left alone. And then down at the back, couldn't clear the Nest team under Kira, and a bunch of double battle teams over here. So the back designed what it was meant to do, which is basically just pull multiple battles after all the meta teams were exhausted in the front. And surprisingly, probably for the first time in a long time, when my ships actually held a battle, so struggled a little bit over here as well. So overall, pretty good result, won by about 400 banners or so. Now on to the finals next week. I'm facing David Webb, who also has Ray fully relicked up, missing a couple of Zetas, but I think it's going to be an interesting match. Hopefully he keeps Ray on defense so that I have a chance to try my counter. All right, I will catch you guys in a couple of days for the finals. Until then, happy gaming and stay safe.